We should start with the Thunder in Paradise thumb thing.
No.
Try it.
No.
Let's do it.
No.
Anyone else watch that show, Thunder in Paradise? It was a great show about a super boat saving the world.
It was about a wrestler and his buddy.
But the boat was the star.
Yeah.
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 Anyways, you know, when we were down in the Keys, we were catching a lot of yellowtail. But we had
Shooting.
You're right. No, we didn't shoot a yellowtail. We didn't do that. Seriously, we didn't. We tried.
What, is that illegal or something?
No, it's legal. We just didn't. We tried. But we were catching a lot of yellowtail. But a lot of times we'll catch mangrove, and they'll come up in the chum ball too. But we weren't really finding them up there this year. But we discovered there were two ways to get them. See, they were down deep, so you either had to fish down deep for them, or you could scuba dive for them.
Spearfishing.
Yeah.
Technical term.
Spearfishing, right. Well, Christopher obviously prefers to shoot them, and it is fun.
Of course.
Tell us what you like about it.
I like to shoot them. I like the thrill of shooting stuff. Yeah.
He doesn't have the patience to catch them. But, so basically, you know, we talked to our neighbors who were fishing, and they've been doing good on yellowtail. We're like, hey, what are you doing? And they were saying how, you know, they were chumming up the yellowtail, but they found that they were catching the mangroves on the bottom. So rather than doing a really small hook with, you know, no weight on it, for yellowtail, for mangroves, you know, you put a weight on it so it can go straight down. And they were doing good on catching fish. They used live bait was better, but even dead bait worked.
Yeah, and I mean, we caught some fish and it worked, you know, but I mean, the thing about fishing versus spearfishing, you know, mangrove and even with yellowtail, they were catching some little stuff and you have to throw it back and you spend a lot of time just like going through bait and taking hooks off. So the spearfishing approach, I think, is a lot more efficient in that you gotta just pick stuff out. When we were down there, we'd see a school of like, what, 500, 1,000, I mean, there was a big school of fish.
Yeah.
And you just kind of look and pick out what are the biggest ones, so you don't ever throw anything back. And it's very efficient in that process. And it's fun too, because if you like shooting stuff, which clearly I do, I think Jeremy does too.
Yeah.
It's a good way to go. Mangrove are a little bit trickier. If you've seen our spadefish video, you know those are pretty easy to shoot. They're kind of big, they're not very fast. Mangrove, they're a lot quicker. And so if they're just pushing the very edge of the range of your spear gun, chances are they're probably going to be able to swim out of the way before it gets to you. You really have to set up a good shot and get as close as you possibly can to get them.
Yeah. I mean, it was cool, you know, we were catching fish pretty consistently down deep. You know, next year I'll be a little more prepared. I'll rig up a little differently. And we're using three-way swivels with a little fluorocarbon line and a circle hook and then attached to braid. And I would probably do a longer leader and a mono or, you know, fluorocarbon hybrid or something to be more stealthy. But it was neat when we dove because you could just see big schools. I mean, it was pretty cool seeing that many mangrove. And they weren't all huge, but just to see, you know, a big population of fish,
right.
and to know that they were down there, and to see, you know, these fish like this structure, you know, we kind of learned what part they liked and just a little bit about them, so it kind of helped both ways. But you know, either way you do it, you know, diving's fun, fishing's fun with line. Either way you can do it.
Really, it comes down to a combination of the two. Because if you're having a slow day fishing or if the bite's off, then you just take the direct approach and you just go shoot them. And then when you run out of air or when you come to basically having to come up,
yeah, I know what you're saying.
Yeah, you know,
having to come up. You know,
because when you either
downtime, you know,
yeah, whenever you
in
run
between,
out of air or downtime, you can come up and fish in between and
find which one you like and do them both. You know, have fun with them. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. We will see you next week.
And stay tuned for other videos. We'll have an anchor video coming. If you want to send us some money, we can send you an anchor too.
Yeah, we're gonna do that first.
Oh, okay. So you saw the anchor video. If you like any of those anchors, send us some money. We can send you an anchor too.
Free giveaway, anchors. And
I might see you next week too. I don't know. It's probably him, but it could be me.
We'll see. Could be JJ.